Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again. So I just got home from seeing Bill and Ted Face the Music, the all-new Bill and Ted movie. So now with this out, um, it's considered a trilogy now. And yes, the rumor is true that the movie theaters are back back open again, and you know, and but the thing is about that. Before I get into the review, you know, the rules are kind of a little bit different because due to COVID. You have to obviously you got to go in with your mask, but the rules are like you have to be two seats. And in my local one, I went. You have to be 2 seats apart, and you can only. I think you could take your mask off in the theater. I don't know, but I would still probably consider wearing it while watching the movie. But it's basically you can only take it off if you're eating or drinking something. You know the fountain. The soda fountains are they're not letting people use the soda fountains. It's only bottles only. So that's pretty much what it is. And what's cool is some cool retro old school movies are going back in theaters. Like I know last week, my local one played Wayne's World in the theater, and what I'm hearing too is I would like to go see it in the theater. See what it's like in the big screen. Even though I screened it outside, but like at a big screen where people like bunch of people are they're playing Friday the 13th, the original movie, in the theaters this year. I would have loved to do that, to go see that in theaters. Even though I just watched it like about a month ago, but it would be still need to go see it in a screening like theater, you know. But anyway, so Bill and Ted Face the Music. I think this is a sequel that they have been talking about for years. Since the other one came out, Bogus Journey, which that came out in 1991. And when I first saw the trailer for this, I was kind of a little bit like, is this going to really work? Because like this is like 30 some years after the second movie, so I mean, I don't know if it's really like gonna work because they're older now, after all these years, like, but to me, honestly, the movie really worked, and I was surprised with this movie. I absolutely really enjoyed it, but the movie is basically, and this movie was originally, like I said, by the way, it was just going to go on demand originally because due to COVID. But when the movies opened back up, it's playing in some theaters now, so that's pretty cool. And my original movie I was going to go see was the New Mutants, but when I found out another theater was playing Bill and Ted, I had to go see that in theaters, and that's what I did. So I don't know. I probably won't be able to do New Mutants. I'll talk about that in a sec. But this movie right here is basically, it's many years later, and Bill and Ted, they have they get sent to the future because they're in trouble with a promise that they broken basically, and the promise was that they were gonna they have to write a song to like the best song ever, like the best song in the whole wide world, basically, that would unite the world, and and they have within like an hour and a half, like 75 minutes to do so, and they're trying to figure out what song they should sing, and or like try to come up with a song like in like a certain amount of time. And what they're doing is they're going like back to the old phone booth, and they're going to the future where they had written the song, and they have these crazy stuffs are happening along the way, like. And of course, meanwhile, their daughters. They have daughters now. And what's cool is Samara Weaving is joining the cast. I've always liked her. I liked her in the Babysitter movie. I liked her in uh, Ready or Not. I love those movies. It's her and her friend. Um, they're kind of like the young Bill and Ted like character, like in the older movies. But it's them. They hear about like what's happening with their fathers, and it's them going back to the past and like getting some like these old like artists, like old singers, like back in like they got one. I forgot what the person's name was, but they get one from like the 1960s, and they go back to 1922, and they go back like to the way old times when the cavemen were around. And I don't want to really like get into much detail with this one, but what was really cool was, William Sadler in this movie came back as, Death. But I was really surprised with this movie. I absolutely really enjoyed it. It's one of those movies I could just rewatch over and over again. But I had so much fun with this movie. But yes, this is playing in some theaters, but not every theater. So keep in mind, it is going to be on demand. It's on demand right now on streaming, but you can also see it in theaters, but in some theaters. But let me know what you guys think about this new Bill and Ted movie. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for another movie review on Wednesday, possibly. I'm going to be seeing Unhinged. Now, about New Mutants, I don't know. I'll probably get that one. I don't think I'm going to go see that in theaters. I was, but I'm probably going to... I can just probably get it on when it goes to Redbox or something. But I hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.